in the first round, of course. No P250 here. They are up close, and those extra bullets may do the damage for them. You can see XANTARES fishing for something, but Snappy will have plenty of bullets with those Julies. Valdez up top in the meantime, and that will really reward him. 2 kills, quickly answered, though, by Eternal Fire.
Yeah, they didn't expect Valde to be in a position like that, so the fact they've brought this back to 3-on-3, the smoke is eventually going to fade, and they want to get ahead of it, the flash through, and they can't get that bomb down. Wait, no, hold on a second. A couple of kills, and it's a trio of frags for Eternal Fire. Good kill from Snappy. Could have been an awkward fight, but doesn't take a single point of damage. Actually re-challenging for a secondary kill, and Pyjamas already holding on to short, so that rifle doesn't do too much more, and Emor can do nothing with his as well. Pyjamas, though, you can see them re-fighting for the ramp control. Snappy did well before, and him and Madden will collect on a couple of kills. XCloud as well cannot find the trade, and it's woxic and XANTARES, the 2 heavy hitters for Eternal Fire, still alive, but cannot get anything done. XCloud will try and create some room and at least cause some havoc, low HP, and he has XANTARES behind him with armor and a rifle. Diha can't find that opening kill, and they're staggering, using all of their bodies, but they line up for the double, therefore.
Which would be huge to finish off their T side, but Martin is still in this, and we know he loves a multi-frag. There's the first one. We'll see if he can find a second. Diha pushing close, but that flashbang is perfectly timed. Not what he was looking for, though, because that was from his teammate. 1v1, and there will be some variance here. Who will look in the correct place at the right time? You can see Modern starting to creep now, but MO will be the one who gets the kill. 7 rounds.
Give over too much too quick here if you're ENCE, but waiting for the smoke to fade. Snappy wants to try and catch them out. Here's the reload. So knows they're lining up a nade, and woxic will be dropped at the start. There was nobody there to cover, no one there to trade quick, so they can get away for free here.
Extremely cheeky from Snappy, but he's going back to the well one too many times, and the well's full of poison now. Eternal Fire looking to take the site quickly. Those 2 frags have to surely mean an MTA bomb site. In that respect, it is correct, but the CTs are on the way. Modern trying to find an angle, trying to find a way back into this bomb site. Diha will be traded by XCloud. 2 versus 2 now. As Eternal Fire look for their 9th round, but a bomb's been dropped, and XANTARES is in a 1 versus 2 with 16 HP. The AK won't be enough. Martin will deliver that final kill, and Eternal Fire will make it close at half-time.
2 kills, Emor, XCloud. It's a calamity of kills for Eternal Fire.
Asking questions of a common angle. There's all kinds of junk coming the way of XCloud, but what will he be able to do about it? He might need some help. He won't come in time, actually. Paz trying to trade, but there'll be 2 frags for Diha, opening up this B bomb site. ENCE turning into a can opener. Lightning fast round from them as they wipe.
See if Eternal Fire can make use of the saved weapons. Martin flashed up and fully at that. woxic able to get the double kill, and XCloud as well providing more supportive pressure. So chasing these kills down is super difficult. Eternal Fire can just come back into the bomb sites and allow ENCE to fester in this 3 versus 5.
Yeah, and they need to disengage now, although it's still awkward on his bomb site. XANTARES only has a P250. He's in the most forward position at present, but there is support. A forward smoke grenade, Snappy tease, but he can't get what he's looking for. Very nervous situation for all concerned, actually, as they start to lose players here. But have a look at that off the side of the building.
Oh my god, they have no idea how far Martin is, but woxic goes back. He wants to take a different angle, and he finds Martin in the back, so they thought A was clear. They thought A was safe, but the bomb is out in the open, and it's the Valde lurk that's left. A 1-on-4 brought down to 3, but now his position known. It's all about whether or not he can find these kills nice and sharp, but no, Paz will deny it.
The pistols and the SMG versus rifles at different angles might not work out so well for them.
Pull out a molly at the wrong time. woxic couldn't cover his teammate, but Paz gets 2 nonetheless. Pyjamas getting the entry onto XCloud does at least leave a vulnerability in the site, but the bomb's dropped close gen, and Paz is sitting on top of it. XANTARES as well comes in, but Paz holds true on that B bomb site. Vertigo taken by Eternal Fire, the first map in the series, and ENCE couldn't answer. Mezzi.
Indeed, yeah. It was C. Mezzi was the answer to that one. Oh, and I think we are into the action immediately. Very fast pistol round indeed. We've got a 2-man advantage now for our CTs of Eternal Fire. Make that 3 as Pyjamas will be the last one to fall. A backflip
onto the A bomb site via mid or not, but XANTARES is making sure that they can't get past the underpass. Madden is there to trade things out at least, but woxic still lingers round and at least make sure that top mid isn't the contested territory. Slow roll here for ENCE. They don't want to get caught off by an aggressive setup, and Paz does take the fight. A lot of damage, but Sampayas responds, and Madden's got another as well. That's the B anchor dealt with, so they can try and get that bomb over, but Diha's already committed out, so actually linking up will be difficult between these two.
You'll have to wait for Marden to make a play, it seems. Or as I say that, actually, he's making his way towards jungle. So Marden's going to show some presence and bait them over as Diha gets the kill. That's getting very cheeky indeed. But where are they headed? Because woxic in the underpass. Diha looking at the apartments at present from behind that bench position. So many angles to clear for woxic. He's been spotted now, which means he knows he's going into a crossfire. Quick reload. Can he get a 1 versus 1? Getting tagged in the back, looks to his right.
Yeah, I don't think the pistols are really going to be too fruitful. Eternal Fire have been very good at denying anti-force buys when it's sort of come up against them.
XANTARES is just in warm-up mode here. He's all over mid from bottom to top. He will be picked off by Snappy's late emergence in the underpass, but Paz with the M4A4, you love to see those bursts. I still prefer it myself. Regardless of the meta, Marden 1 versus 4 now. Looks to do as much damage as he can. He's dropped him or made it 3, of course. 32 HP, but you only need 1 to land a deagle shot. There's a very clean Night Butterfly, I must say. See if he can find a second now as he elevates, and indeed he does. 54 seconds, and he's carrying the bomb. There's nobody currently on the A-bomb site. He has got way too far in this round, and he might not be done just yet. They are slowly creeping forward, and as you'll probably realize that he's going to be in that position. He's found an incendiary and dropped it on the bomb. Can they defuse it? The smoke is there. That gives him an angle to spray, though. Surely he's going to find 5 of them and robbed around. Absolutely ridiculous. 1v4 with a deagle and 30 HP, and he's taken everything. Almost no grenades versus a fully kitted 4AK AWPT side now. Very thankful for that. Snappy will, oh god, I was going to say he's going to be happy he just about saw the leg, but he also saw the barrel of the Desert Eagle, and now he's gone.
Counter molly, and Emor gets nowhere with his AK. Tried to escape somehow, but they're a quick up con. woxic, good shot on the scout. Immediate decapitation, and now they're trying to boost up as well. Above the smoke, they had no idea Valde's gone, but Diha's close by. At least Paz able to get the trade, so Sampayas left with his AWP and can pick off woxic nicely.
That timing would have been catastrophic for Paz, and it still could be. Starting to push, thought to himself, nope, but he will receive the AWP shot in the chest anyway, punctured by Sampayas, who makes his way towards B. XCloud in that short position. Sampayas with eyes on the kitchen, on the shop rather, moving back now. A tag through the box won't be enough, but surely they've got to find some kills first.
Smoke at ramp. They know that one's in Palace as well, but they want that duel. Marden having a first in. Paz and XANTARES collecting on a couple of kills. Paz still alive. A 1v1. Sampayas trying to hide. Find the right time to strike, but Paz comes in clutch. This squad so far. Sampayas. Oh, wow. He was holding for that angle, but woxic still gets it. They both landed tags, but woxic just hit a little harder.
Yeah, he got the wrong kind of clip and then got clipped. Man advantage is made even better as it's XANTARES once again, a continual nuisance in these rounds. Makes it a 5 versus 3 in favor of Eternal Fire. That is quite telling. 2 grenades thrown in quick succession. That is 66% of the information. Not good enough for woxic to get a frag though. Hold on a second, they're getting dropped. XCloud had no idea what was going on there. But XANTARES is still alive, and that's always going to be an issue. Gives Eternal Fire an advantage once again as they wait for that bomb to get planted.
Oh, tags onto Snappy, confirmed information. XANTARES will try and take the duel. They didn't want to lose a player, instead trying to trade on the aggro. Snappy naded, and XANTARES will finally finish the job. Paz is a long way away, but Emor and XANTARES are holding true in towards market, and Valde's going to get more and more curious. Only 1 kill so far this game, but needs 3 more to bring a 4th round for ENCE, unless they be trapped behind in the shadow of the Turkish squad. Valde, first kills there. Paz is gone, but they're thinking him through the wall, and Emor will finally collect an 8th for Eternal Fire. These retakes have been close. All they have to do is delay, because nobody's looking for this flank. If they're just able to get the timing on it, there is a real possibility. XCloud gets a kill with the USP, and Paz as well will convert. This is a disaster here for ENCE. Now they have been constricted within this site. They need to fight for some kind of territory. Emor on the flank as well. The Sampayas missed on the AWP, but he's able to switch to his pistol as well. Do they expect the second? Even with the flash, it doesn't matter. These rifles from Diha and Valde, though, have brought back that advantage. 2-on-2 still, and ENCE just need to buy more time. They shouldn't have a kit. Eternal Fire, they know that the money is low, and woxic has to get his skates on if they really want to go for this retake.
Sure, he's looking at the AWP as well. Perhaps it's time to try and grab it and then get out of there. One more frag. He doesn't have time to defuse this bomb. Surely, once the AWP, though, he'll grab it and make his way out of there. Last round of the first half, and both teams are well equipped. They've both got scopes. How did he miss that one? Probably the Molotov making it hard to see through, but Imor looking for another multi-frag. He'll be denied on this occasion, and there might be trouble on this ramp, or maybe not for Eternal Fire. Out of the palace comes Valde, and there goes woxic. The violence continues.
XANTARES really wants to find this opening duel, and they will be able to find it, but it comes at the cost of Snappy's life, so XANTARES has to be able to clutch a 1-on-2 after that trade, and they don't read the reposition as of yet, but someone holding for it, and it's Paz again. This guy seems like he gets kills in late round moments so consistently. Paz is on a tear, and they do stop the nice little streak there from ENCE, but the half will be cold, 9-6. We'll see if the 100% win rate on pistols as well continues for Eternal Fire. Fast play over towards A, and Martin under pressure nice and early. Balcony player as well spotted out. Diha able to get one before going down, but it's a flurry of frags. 3 in an instant. The Molotov finishing off XANTARES, and Snappy around the corner. Nobody clears for him though, so lining up with 2 frags could be a possibility, but woxic just ducks out. Bomb down. They still have a chance at this end, but Valde's gone as well, so it has to be the in-game leader to clutch, and he's shot straight through the smoke.
Will it be a repeat of the previous run? We have XCloud with the MAC-10 this time. Perhaps it is his turn. The Molotovs will come out. Smokes as well. Valde and Snappy are here. Valde drops the bomb once again. Sometimes you can play the same round and just tweak something, but Valde doesn't care about your tweaks. woxic 1 versus 5. Oh, he's seen the elbow. XANTARES, though, will yield a kill. The scout versus the AWP. Oh, he knows the angles, Imor. It is kind of deep towards that right-hand side, and he goes deep enough. But so does that grenade, and here comes another one. Airstrikes by Diha, but it's the M4 to get the kills.
Eternal Fire can't think that this is over just yet. Rebuy full as well, and Diha will find the first. Emor tried to get ahead out of the smokes and down to the mid-floor, but floored himself. Valde, I wonder if he might get caught out by a timing here. It's not as though there's any presence over towards the apartments, but XCloud, it's a hard angle to clear. He doesn't even commit to it.
Oh, that should be a free one for Valde, but he's not able to trace to the right-hand side. XCloud's erratic movement will give him half a chance, and he'll make it a 4 versus 4. I wanted to say things were looking kind of comfortable for ENCE. Look like they might be in the driving seat, but perhaps there's still a passenger. We'll see if they can defend this A bomb site. Martin will drop XANTARES as he falls out of Palace. That's the kind of result they need. A grenade to create some space. A whiff shot. Martin creeping forward. Now that's triple. That's the bomb as well. And things go even deeper for Eternal Fire. They need to climb out of the well, but they might not be able to do so in this round. woxic gets dropped fast on this occasion. But then AWP awaits them, and XCloud goes way too wide there, and he'll be punished for his sin.
Another smoke that's down, and they're trying to pressure, but Snappy's there in support. The smoke as well will keep him safe, but he moves into flames, and he's burning alive. Paz finally able to finish off business, but they cannot get anything further. A woxic 1v3, and he's out on the site, but he's getting shot, and he has no idea where from.
Might just be about getting that entry, a flashbang to take the angle away, but XANTARES will deliver the flick anyway. 5 versus 3. Martin will look to compound the problems for Eternal Fire, and will do exactly that, dropping the bomb, dropping woxic as well.
Nice fast mid-control sitting inside the smoke. They were flashed up. Valde not spotted though, and the spam is right on the money, but doesn't finish off the job.
Oh, that's quite a way to do it. Style points for Valde. Very, very nice presence of mind there, and they avoid the trade there. Diha comes and drills, and indeed it is going to be ENCE likely to make it to game point. 2 versus 5 here. He'll look to close out the last 2 players. But Pyjamas has an inkling of where XANTARES is and delivers on Paz as well.
But it's all going to be coming down to these 2 A-side players.
How about that for a peek from Imor? He knows Martin's likely to be in that position, a tough one to survive in, and he won't survive on this occasion. Just when he thought it was safe to take it to Nuke, Eternal Fire looking for overtime. But hold on a second, XANTARES has dropped the bomb, and he's dropping everybody. XCloud left in a 1 versus 1. Instant trade from Snappy. They're taking it to Nuke. They're forcing it to Nuke. They will not stand down.
A collateral from XANTARES, and he was devastating on that CT side. Concerns I may have about ENCE's T side will have to be delayed. Paz taking some duels and forcing Valde off the angle. He knows that they're trying to close the gap, and Emor's got the first already. Outside presence lost here for ENCE, and Emor's trying to be sneaky with the extra space.
Yeah, playing some Metal Gear Solid. Trying to be as quiet as possible, hide in plain sight. 5-on-3 now for Eternal Fire, who loves success in a pistol round, and they're heading in that direction once again. Pyjamas has a lot to do.
Considering the slow grind of Eternal Fire, may it matter? Not really sure. Spam from Dihas right on the money, and they're actually trying to get down the vent. They can't find the entrance, and so they're absolutely trapped. That looks silly from Eternal Fire's perspective, but ENCE will take that every day of the week.
Traffic jam turns into a pile-up by the squeaky position, and that bomb will need to be retrieved. Shadow will concede xFloud's position, a free kill for Diha. Hello. Pyjamas not holding the angle, but emerging at a perfect time when XANTARES is looking the other way. Now he can re-emerge once Snappy runs distraction, takes the bomb no less in the flames. Pyjamas will deliver a very strong situation. No transfer for Paz.
This could have been the change, but Pyjamas gets an aggro angle.
Oh dear, what is happening? These whiffs, another one! A swing and a miss multiple times, and it's all too late potentially. They still have a man advantage though, but that has quickly disappeared, and they're just trying to do too much. Throw the molly, fire the gun, it's not working out. Diha has an angle on the vent though. He can find both of them. He needs to find a connection.
Greet them if they decide to go secret. That Molotov, it looks good, and I think it should spread, usually spreading forward, but Diha's safe. Not a single lick of the flame will touch him, not until he decides to reposition. He's already got the kill he wanted, but he's looking for even more, and the AWP shot missed as well from woxic, 2 in a row. They're getting away with far too much. ENCE as well are allowed to keep this man advantage, 4-on-2, but xFloud does trim it back.
From a team flash, there is an advantage, but it's all disappeared now. ENCE players are being dissolved like they're in an acid bath. Snappy has the bomb just around the corner. 23 seconds. The only way is up if they are to plant this bomb. They've got to make it up that ladder. Down goes xFloud, and now Snappy can just disengage. He can head somewhere else because woxic has got to find the kill.
Good shot from Pyjamas. Second. Oh, Emor cannot trade. And that's the bomb as well.
Yeah, you cannot be deterred by the odd missed shot. You have to play your A game at all times. Keep that confidence high. He will deliver the required frags to Pyjamas. Look at that double scope in. Down goes xFloud, and he's looking for more. Looking for that highlight reel in this round, and there hasn't really been an answer just yet, but ENCE are not going to sit around and wait. They're going to force the issue, push lobby with 2.
But XANTARES is usually the consistent one, so rough starts. We'll see if that continues. Finally, he gets a fight to go his way.
Hold on a second, this gap might be by design because they are creeping around it, so perhaps they're sending the CTs in the wrong direction. We're expecting that, perhaps not. XANTARES here to trade XANTARES again. He's looking for the ace at this point.
Yeah, woxic will finally contribute as well with his AWP, but we asked for contributions for XANTARES, and it's 3 in a row.
So Marden will... Oh, where did that come from? Those are angles I don't even know exist. Perhaps my maths wasn't good enough. 5 versus 4 for ENCE. And there's Eternal Fire trying to respond to this by heading towards the ramp, but they're heading into a trap. They're throwing all kinds of junk, but it won't stop Pyjamas from that kill! Okay then, he knows his angles. Almost gets another tag through the wall there. Makes it a 5 versus 2. Eternal Fire getting shot down by the virus of ENCE.
Oh, Diha will drop the bomb though. Can't quite link up with woxic, and Snappy is there as well to get the next kill.
Last round of the first half, and woxic is searching for more, looking for his 10th kill, and there it is. Pyjamas gets dropped, a big frag, considering what he's been doing to Eternal Fire recently. All right, then, no Super Mario Brothers for you. This is the wrong game, woxic, with 3 as his team take outside by force.
Anything you can do, I can do better. woxic's got 3 himself, and they have got access towards that lower side if they so choose.
So many sound cues, picks the perfect timing straight in the dome, and he's got the critical information. But there's somebody above him and somebody in front of him as well. Rings a bell, but can't do all the damage required. Snappy now in a 1 versus 3. Difficult situation for him. woxic has the angle, but how do they cover the bomb here? Well, he's conceded his position. The Molotov won't matter because Emor gets the last kill of the first half. 9-6 at halftime.
See if we get a rolling start or a sticky finish. Good way to open there from XANTARES, nice and clean, but he's in a bit of a pickle. Madden does find the kill, and there's woxic as well to try and deny, but they do get access towards the secret steps, so the B bomb site is threatened, but xFloud is going to be there to put some utility down and show some presence.
ENCE really needs to break the curse of these pistol rounds versus Eternal Fire. They know nothing but success, EF, and they're looking for more. Immor with those Julies. Nice headshot onto Marden, trying to take control of control, but where is that bomb headed? It might not matter because there might not be enough players to really plant it at this point. 4 versus 2, made one, and that might be one and done. This squeaky door is blown off. Is this a full send into the bomb site? That is a very deep flashbang. Valde, precision. Has he created enough space? Look at that swing from Diha, creating the space, allowing Marden to trade that frag, and the A bomb site will be taken. Players in heaven. They'll try to give themselves some extra angles with that smoke. And actually give themselves more than that now as they have a 3 versus 2 as the bomb's being planted. Pop flash and Flad will look for something. He rings the bell, but he can't do all the damage. Pyjamas still alive for now, and that will be very costly as we can see.
But Eternal Fire, it seems like they didn't pump the heat quite quick enough. Diha so quick to run out through the door, and he's created a little bit of room, but Marden can't capitalize, can't get the extra frag. Valde will at least take out the outside presence, but they're down a man, and they find woxic descending from the heavens. Paz and xFloud, all that remain.
There are so many places to find. There could be an off angle, there could be an occasional peek from the likes of the control position. There's the first one spotted and swatted, leaving xFloud with so many problems. He knows he's got a 1v1 on the site, but he has to get on a bomb, can't even find it. And there's no way. He's basically signed his death warrant here. One way or another, he doesn't have a kit. They're so confident, ENCE, and they've got the AKs as well.
Yeah, even with Diha low, they still commit down lower, and Marden has been dropped instead. Danger duel, XANTARES another, and Secret will be the only real sanctuary. Valde is left on the lurk, so they'll make a lot of noise, try to distract and allow Valde to activate sooner rather than later.
That is a huge frag for St. Pius. The whole map has felt like a shooting gallery for ENCE in this half, but it's not over just yet. Valde will try to find something, find a way to get ENCE back into this one. He will do exactly that. The numbers are tied, 40 seconds on the clock. XANTARES and woxic are so heavily tagged, and now woxic is alone. And there are the last 2 shots from Diha. ENCE make it to the grand final to face outsiders.
Man, Eternal Fire made this series so much closer than people had them pegged for coming into this tournament, and they fought tooth and nail across the first 2 maps. But then we enter Nuke, and it feels like the air is just punched out of them. ENCE were hammering them on that T side, and they made sure they never got back in. ENCE are going to be in that grand finals against the outsiders, so that rematch will be there, and outsiders can look for revenge. But what an effort from Eternal Fire, considering the change in leadership so recent, as well as bringing in that young gun back into the roster.